Welcome to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is the home of my family and has some of the best and most vibrant foods in the world. From Dai Pai Dongs to dim sum and roasted meats to sizzling buns. I've always felt connected to my heritage and my culinary journey. What better place to bring some of my good friends as we cook, meet people and have a laugh in the city that made me fall in love with food. Welcome to my Hong Kong kitchen. And this time, I'm joined by a guy whose life revolves around great produce, good food, and just having a good time. It's Chris Bavin. Yes.
Hey!
Great to see you in Hong Kong, mate.
Yeah, nice to see you. How you doing, buddy?
Finding it? How's your flight?
Good. Yeah, I mean, a little bit long, but brilliant. But like, when you get here, you know, as soon as you come out of the airport, you're sort of right in.
You're in the midst of it, aren't you?
Incredible.
What do you want to get out of it? What do you want to go see?
So it's my first time, but obviously I've got a background in fresh produce, fruits and vegetables, and I get it's going to be difficult in a place like Hong Kong, but I'm really into sort of local produce, seasonality, you know, all of that sort of stuff. So if we could find some of that, that'd be amazing. The real traditional producers, you know, those artisans,
Yeah,
you know.
I think you'd be pleasantly surprised.
And then obviously just all the different food, you know.
Don't worry, I've got your back. If you're in Hong Kong with me, guaranteed we'll eat. I've actually got a friend who's got this awesome farm, and she grows stuff that you'll know from back at home, but also really local fruit and veg here as well in Hong Kong.
Oh, I can't wait. Cheers.
We're heading out of the city to the countryside to visit my friend Cheng Ling from Farmhouse Productions, a regenerative farm that grows fruit and vegetables perfectly suited to the evolving Hong Kong climate.
Hi.
Chris?
Hello.
Cheng Ling?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Cheng
you.
Ling's farm.
Amazing.
All right. Hello, Jeremy.
How are you? You all right?
Very good, thank you.
So you're a farmer. You don't get to meet many of those in Hong Kong, do you?
No, not at all, no.
Is there still much farming going on here?
There is actually, you know, a significant number of farms in Hong Kong, but a lot of people don't know about them.
And growing what sort of things?
So right now, we are only growing seasonal things because we don't use chemicals. We are a regenerative organic farm.
Ooh, very nice.
What is regenerative farming? I've heard the term a lot, but I don't really understand it myself.
So, so the definition can be different in different countries. So, for example, the organic certification would be very different in Hong Kong than the UK. With regenerative, the major principle is that we grow with the purpose of improving soil quality.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
So as you go on year after year, you're trying to improve that soil, and it just gets better and better.
Putting more in than taking out.
I don't want to call myself fully regenerative because it takes years to get there.
Right.
But we do as much as we can, and that's what matters.
Chris has had quite a journey. I've not actually fed him anything yet in the whole of Hong Kong.
Not yet.
Sorry.
Had a lovely...
But I'd really like to cook him some food. But,
Okay.
and this obviously is the best place to get food. So can we go for a little stroll? I'd love to pick up and see what you've got and cook him something nice.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
So I've got some Chinese chives here for you.
I
Jeremy.
love Chinese chives. I think a lot of people don't realise that they're quite easy to grow, aren't they?
Yes.
Let's go for, like, a few bunches.
Is that enough?
I think triple, quadruple the amount.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah.
We'll be clearing you out, yeah?
Yeah, what is this?
So you're looking at some sweet potato shoot here.
Ooh, have you tried that before?
No, many sweet potatoes, never the shoots.
We stir-fry these. It's kind of like, that's right, isn't it? Stir-fried sweet potato stems.
Joe, you're just feeling it. It's so firm, it's so fresh, and that's where the flavour is. You know, from picking to eating, you want as short a time as possible. You know, that's where the magic is.
Look at the grin on his face.
But this is why what you're doing is so brilliant.
I know. We're so glad we're here.
I'm excited.
As well as herbs and vegetables familiar to us in the UK, Chengling also grows melons. But these aren't just any melons, they're winter melons. Wow, look at these. This is where the melons are. I don't even know, but we have so many different types of melon in Cantonese cooking. And they're not the sweet kind,
Yes.
They're the savoury kind.
Yeah. All our melons are sweet. We might use them in a savoury dish or with something savoury, but all the melons we would eat in the UK would be sweet. But these are savoury, aren't they?
Or savoury. So we cook them into soups or stir-fries, you know, really quite simple cooking. Wow, look at the colour on that.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, how do we harvest this beautiful melon?
All right, you can either
Ooh.
proper tool.
Oh, excellent work. I'll tell you what,
at that.
anyone fancy a game of rugby?
I'm going to put that down before I hurt anyone. And then,
Excellent.
look at this. I really genuinely enjoyed that. I feel like, you know, I feel quite wholesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'm genuinely surprised by this. I didn't expect it in the middle of Hong Kong, but it's been brilliant. Thank you ever so much.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
Chun-Li. It's a beautiful place.
Pleasure.
After a fun little harvest, it's time to finally cook for Chris. This is my winter melon with mini omelets. It's a massive one, isn't it?
It is.
Makes my cleaver look small.
Yeah, and that's a big cleaver. I mean, but that's just incredible, isn't it? I mean, that's, you know, 4 or 5 kilos of stupendous melon.
Stupendous.
Stupendous.
It really is stupendous.
You know, you've got, you know, a savoury winter melon here, and then you're going to create a nice, warming, but light soup.
Yes, and what we're going to cook with it is something that actually my mum taught me relatively recently, because I sort of walked into her house and she was sort of meticulously making these tiny little, almost like mini omelets.
Right.
And they're what we call dan gao, which is like egg dumpling.
Do you want me to do this?
Yeah, you do this. So just keep going, bit by bit.
I'll pop it out.
There you go. I've got some vegetable stock here, and I'm just going to add some water to that because, you know, we want this to be a nice broth.
Yep.
I've got some dry shiitake mushrooms
Brilliant.
and some spring onion and ginger, all in there. Light soy sauce, I'm happy to season it now as well. Let's pop those in there as well.
Chuck them in now?
Yeah. You know that's going to be tasty, but really natural flavours.
Yeah.
As we sort of heard in the farm, they're kind of more vegetable-like than a Western chive. You know, everything for this dumpling, which is the mini omelette, is to go nice and finely chopped.
Yeah.
Like so. Right, and I've got 4 duck eggs here. Look, I'm just keeping this really simple. Salt, a bit of sesame oil
Yep.
with the eggs, and that's that. All right, so all this can go in here. Mushrooms, tofu, finely chopped garlic, spring onion. You know, this really is a dumpling mix, right?
So salt, was it salt and sugar?
Yeah, salt, sugar, white pepper, a little bit of that vegetarian stir-fry sauce, some sesame oil. What we find is, with this sort of vegetarian dumpling, you want to go quite heavy on the salt and sugar.
Okay.
You know, you want that flavour to really sort of sit into the vegetables and then bring out the sweetness and the sort of natural flavours of the veg as well. Yeah. Okay, so I've got this frying pan on a medium to low heat.
Yep.
Right, we'll do one, but be poised.
Poised and ready.
Yep. Filling in. All right, that's good.
One more?
Yeah, that's good, that's good. All right, and then what we want to do is fold that over whilst it's still sort of wet enough to stick itself and make that mini omelette, you know?
Oh, wow, yeah. That's so cool.
Right, the soup's ready, the dumplings look beautiful.
They do.
I'm just gonna sieve these out just so we can pour or ladle that soup in nicely.
Okay. I tell you what, it smells delicious, and it smells like it's good for you. You know, you can smell the, you know, the ginger in there, that very light fragrance of the melon.
Exactly that, exactly that.
Do you know what I really love about this? Like, it feels like a celebration of the produce. I mean, it's a real centrepiece. It's a real sense of occasion, and it just makes it feel more special.
No, I agree, and it's a lovely way to serve it, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Your dumplings go in on top. Then I've got some goji berries for a bit more colour as well. They're just soaked in hot water.
This is a delicious dish. It smells incredible, looks amazing. I can't wait to try it. But I think this has been magnified by the fact that we picked this morning.
We cut it off ourselves.
This morning.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that adds to it, doesn't it? That really makes it more special.
I think it makes it that much more real.
I've got one question. How do you eat soup with a chopstick?
Here you go, look. We've got our chopsticks and our spoons. Yeah, and the chopsticks are for the dumplings.
Right.
Your spoons for your soup. Here you go.
Wow.
Mmm. It's so delicate.
Oh, that is just sensational.
The flavour kind of just stays with you. As you said, it kind of warms you right through.
That is just incredible. I love that. And what a fabulous way to start my trip in Hong Kong.
We've got a lot more to see, mate. After seeing the amazing produce grown in Hong Kong, it would be great to show Chris what lurks beneath the waves. You do much fishing?
No, it's not something I've ever done a lot of.
No?
Really, to be fair. Something I'd like to do more often, but yeah, I don't really.
You know, I'm not very good at fishing myself.
It was because it's hard, that's why. It's very hard.
But I've organised a boat for us.
Oh.
Because it's just such a lovely area to go out to sea anyway. You know? And if we catch something, great. If we don't, you know, there's loads of fishmongers down here.
Yes.
We can pick up a fish on the way back.
To save our blushes. But look, what a beautiful spot. You know, that backdrop is incredible. And obviously fishing is one of the oldest industries here in HongOng, isn't it?
It is, and this is the perfect area for it.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's chance our luck.
Fingers crossed. All right, come on in, Captain Peng.
Oi, oi. Lei-ho, lei-ho, lei-ho.
Aye, aye. Did you just say aye, aye?
Aye, aye.
Hello. Lots of people would be genuinely surprised.
Yeah.
And wouldn't consider Hong Kong as like a beach destination, you know?
What I like about it is that you can go from the city to the beach in sort of 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah.
And then go back to the city for, you know, a big meal.
But you know what? Big cities by the sea, you know, I think they're extra special. But you know what it also does? Not only does it give you a change of pace, but it also gives you access to all that incredible seafood, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, and the seafood is incredible. So let's see if we can catch something. I've got high hopes. I've got high hopes.
Well, I'll tell you what we won't catch. We won't catch anything just sitting here.
Chris, you're right. But rather than using the traditional rod and bait, I want us to try fishing the way I did as a child, with a simple hand line. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Oh, dear.
And just drop it in?
Yeah, drop it in, yeah. And, bring us home our dinner, mate. This is life.
It's very peaceful out here.
It is very peaceful, yeah.
And what about you? Do you come here often? Sounds like a chat line.
Yeah, no, I still haven't brought the kids over to Hong Kong. They really want to come, obviously, because weirdly they've got memories of Hong Kong from my dad, you know, sort of being here. He's buried here. They feel like they know him from stories of Hong Kong.
Yeah, and to bring those to life.
So, yeah, I will bring them soon, I think. I will bring them soon. I haven't got something. It's eating my work. Oh, I've got a fish. Have I got a fish? No, it's gone. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm excited. I love this.
Thank you very much.
Do you think the fish will like it better because we look a bit more local now?
Does it work with the sunglasses? I'll tell you what, we might not have caught any fish, we might not have endangered any fish, but I think we look the part.
We certainly do. We do look the part.
All we need now is an eye patch. No, they don't seem to be biting, do they? But, you know, We're in no rush, are we?
No rush. We've got a few more hours. Crew don't mind.
That's right.
Well, we didn't quite manage to catch anything using the traditional method, but we had a great time. Luckily, I have some fresh local fish back at the kitchen. So I've got myself this lovely sea bream. I'm going to show you something special, but it's really easy, and it's a preserved lime and black bean fish. Now, I've got this Chinese preserved lime here, which, if you can't find it, you can swap out with preserved lemon, salted lemon. You can get that in the supermarkets. Now, Cantonese food is relatively simple. There are always sort of 1 or 2 ingredients that sort of really provide a punch of flavour. I've got the lime, which is already quite strong in flavour, but I've also got these black beans. Now, the best way to deal with preserved salted black beans like this is to soak them in hot water first for at least sort of 10, 15 minutes. Ginger and garlic, the core of Cantonese cooking. Finely chop your ginger and garlic. And the bittersweet nature of the ginger actually works really well with the earthy flavour of the black beans. We're going to make a sort of rough paste with it all. And then just use the bottom of a spoon to give them a bit of a crush. If you want, you can use a little bit of coarse salt just to help to bring out the moisture a little more. And Chinese food is all about balance. You're trying to hit every part of your palate when you cook. Next up, my preserved lime. And the idea of a sort of paste or topping like this on top of your steamed fish is that the steamed fish itself will be really sort of light, natural, flaky in taste and texture, and the topping kind of provides that sort of driver of flavour to cut through the fish, and it's perfect with just a bowl of steamed rice. You don't have to use this, but I quite like it for a little bit of colour and slight spiciness. My paste is ready to go. Once your paste is done, the rest is easy. I'm going to sear this, and I've got my wok on a medium heat. Ground nut oil. A couple of minutes, and that paste is done. And all you got to do is put the paste straight over your whole fish. You don't really have to do anything to the fish. I've asked the fishmongers to clean it, scale it, gut it. I don't even score it or anything like that because, A, this dish is very, very simple. It's one of those, as I say, midweek meal dishes. But most importantly, in Cantonese cooking, when you serve a whole fish, it means you're sort of giving whoever you're feeding it an abundance in life. From here, all I have to do is steam my fish for about 8 to 10 minutes. Bring that water to boil, get my steamer tray in, pop the fish into there, cover it with a lid, and let it steam. So this fish has had about 8 minutes. 8's the lucky Chinese number, so everything's 8 minutes. Just go carefully with this. We like to prepare our fish on the plate that we're serving it in. The last thing I got to do is just make a quick sweetened soy sauce. And that literally is light soy sauce and sugar. And we sweeten this up because you want to bring out the sweetness of the fish, but also with all those deep, salty, savoury flavours, just balances out a little bit. I do love how that little bit of frying oil of the paste just sits over this dish and allows the soy sauce to go over the top, and then it just looks beautiful, kind of like sort of olive oil and balsamic vinegar. It's got that lovely aesthetic finish. Bit of coriander over the top. There it is, my preserved lime and black bean fish. After seeing how produce is sourced in Hong Kong, I can't wait to show Chris a cooking style that's been around for over 3,000 years. Right, I've got an early morning breakfast treat for you. And this is like a behind closed door experience.
Oh.
It's something that I've never experienced. Something that you, I'm sure, have never experienced. And it's just intriguing. You know, it's like a living history.
This sounds fabulous. I tell you what, Jeremy, you have me a breakfast treat. I mean, it's an early start, but I'm excited to find out what it is.
I've brought Chris to the only underground whole-roasted pig pit in all of Hong Kong, cooked and smoked at mind-boggling temperatures. I mean, this is kind of like the private, sort of secret detective Hong Kong kitchen.
Incredible. When you said, I've got to be up early because you've got something special to show me,
Yeah.
I didn't for once imagine this, but this is absolutely amazing. So what's happening here?
This process has been happening in Hong Kong for about 3,000 years. And these guys are the last people in Hong Kong to be cooking their whole pigs underground in these furnaces. We're basically standing in a furnace, aren't we?
You're telling me, yeah.
It's an old school process, you know, you can see everything is cooked on fire with very specialist wood. So it's apple wood, lychee wood.
So these go in 5:30 every day.
But the first part is actually that initial like seal, and sort of almost tightening up the meat on a really, really high heat.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's about 600 degrees C inside one of these. They then, this is like the mellower, lower heat and they brought the fire down, and they've got it to a point where they can now sort of slowly crisp up the skin but cook the meat through.
Wow.
And the processing before getting to this point is also quite particular.
Right.
Like it's the same with any type of roast meat in Cantonese cooking. We blanch our meat first in hot water.
Yeah.
Right? And that tightens up the skin. And then from there, they put a very simple rub on the inside. They crisscross, they score the inside meat of the pigs.
Right, not the skin?
No. And once they butterfly it out, score the meat, and they put a sand ginger. Do you know what sand ginger is?
Yes.
So they put sand ginger powder and salt inside in the meat to flavour the meat.
Yeah, okay.
And then from there, they after blanching, they let it dry. So they hang it to dry overnight.
This is such a privilege to be able to see this. You know, this age-old, you know, art form.
Yeah.
That's what it is that they're doing here.
And it's local meat, local pigs, all the way through, and it's small scale.
Yeah.
So 50 pigs is not a lot.
Artisan.
It is. Hong Kong artisan. That's the way.
I can't wait to try.
There's their lunch. I'm sweating. Let's go have lunch ourselves.
Brilliant, let's do it.
This heat brings a whole new meaning to meat sweats. I think we've earned a tasting.
So we've seen it cooked. Now we're going to get a chance to try it.
Yeah, a light lunch.
Red Seasons is a traditional restaurant in Tuen Mun that specialises in roast meats, with its pork arguably the best in Hong Kong, just 100 yards from the fire pit.
Oh, I can't wait.
You know, it's nice seeing this because this is Hong Kong and the menu is this visual.
Brilliant.
Right? We know exactly where that's come from.
So, like, would this denote the quality as well? Like, would you come and sort of go, right, let me have a look. Yeah, this place, I know I can trust this. It looks great.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and actually, you know, because you can see whether the meat is good or not.
Yeah.
You know, I can see the sort of moisture, that succulent meat.
Yeah.
And how crisp the skin is.
Yeah.
It goes quickly.
It's better than a picture, isn't it, on a menu?
I do love how restaurants in Hong Kong are always busy.
Yes.
No matter what time of day, they're busy, you know?
And that's partly because of the culture of eating out, but partly because the food's so good, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I've ordered crispy pork. I've ordered a little bit of the chassis on the side as well.
OK.
We're going to keep it porky.
Whoa.
Oh,
look at this.
Look at this.
Look at that. And it's amazing, isn't it, that this pork we've seen prepared, marinated, roasted.
Right.
You know, a few hours ago. So we've got two different types here. So I reckon this is the one we saw.
Yeah, let me serve you first. You know?
Oh, it's very kind.
Look, that's the crispy pork. That's what we saw roasting away. And this is the char siu,
Char siu.
which is like a marinated honey soy glazed barbecue pork.
Oh my God, that is so good. The crackling,
Yeah.
so crispy. The flavour of that pork, perfectly cooked.
I can actually really taste the slight sort of sweet smokiness of the apple and the lychee wood.
Yeah,
Can you taste that?
definitely. There's that light sweetness through it.
It's like a lingering light smokiness.
But I mean, just to think that we saw this being cooked a few hours ago, a few hundred meters away,
Yeah.
and now we're having it for lunch.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, why would you want to lose that, right?
And do you know what? The fact they've been doing it for 3,000 years tells you this is exactly how it should be done.
I'm not going to present it anymore. I'm just going to eat.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
After a 4 a.m. start and a breakfast of roast pork, I think Chris and I might need an afternoon nap before my next treat, a home-cooked meal. I wanted to bring you to a real Hong Kong home kitchen.
Right. Okay.
So I've got my Uncle G, who's one of our closest family friends. He grew up with my dad, you know, and he's agreed to cook for us.
Oh, amazing. Any idea what he's cooking?
I have no idea. His kids roped him into it.
Okay, brilliant.
But all I know is he's a really good cook.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got real, authentic home cooking, Hong Kong style.
We're in for a treat.
Uncle G is a long-time family friend, cooking with my dad for decades at my grandma's takeaway. He's a superb chef, and it looks like we're in for a real treat.
What's on the menu? What are we cooking?
We're going to have the golden king prawns.
Oh, golden king prawns.
That's a classic Cantonese dish there.
So we've got golden king prawns. Where do we start? What do we do?
The ingredients are all here, you see.
Golden King prawns is a humble but delicious dish, simply combining garlic, coriander, king prawn, and a preserved salted egg for that golden look.
The texture of this yolk, it's very dry.
Oh,
and
yeah, wow.
if you could try a little bit, it's it's very salty
Is
as
it?
well. It brings out all the moisture.
Yeah.
These are what make the prawns, or give the prawns, the flavour.
Right.
It's pretty quick dish to cook. What do we do first, Uncle G?
We have to steam it for
Okay.
15 to 20 minutes to make sure that it becomes soft.
Right, so you're almost rehydrating it sort of with steam a bit, cooking.
Yeah,
sort
well,
of.
the Chinese like to do that.
So we have the salted egg, and then we just leave it in the saucer, and then we steam it for 15 to 20 minutes.
Nice.
Okay.
Right, Chris.
Okay.
Right, so you're going to do the prawns.
Yep.
Cut the legs off
Yep.
Yeah.
and the tails,
Yep.
yeah, and then you slide the shell in the middle.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
And do you need me to do anything?
Yeah, would you chop the garlic?
Okay, yeah, sure. How much do you need?
Yeah, half of you do.
Half of that garlic?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gam doa.
That
Okay. Nice. And then from here,
just leave it there. We started from the prawn first. We
Okay.
fried it then.
Just like me, Uncle G likes to be in control, so he's kicked us out of the kitchen. I thought I was meant to be the chef.
He's taken over from both of us. Neither of us were doing a good enough job.
it's okay.
I'm very glad, though, for my ego, that he stopped you doing what you were doing before he stopped me from...
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have been absolutely
He's like,
shamed.
what are you doing? What are you doing? You're chopping my garlic wrong. He might be humble, but he's still definitely one of my family friends.
You know, it's great
Yeah.
to go to a restaurant, but, there's something different about eating in someone's home, you know?
I think it's a Chinese thing. We're very proud to be able to share our food with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
get
why
that.
that we sit on the round table instead of the long table, you see.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's
makes-
true.
That makes
that's
sense.
Because we can see everyone then.
Yeah.
You know, if it's a long, thin table, you can only talk to the person next to you.
Yes.
What if you don't like them?
No, that's right.
So the salted eggs have steamed
Yes.
and cooled. What do we do with them?
Would you make the smash it?
Okay, you mash it. Okay.
Yes.
This is super quick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite easy.
Okay. Tower.
Okay, we put it in there. Oh.
Okay, nice, nice. Tell us what you need, Uncle G. We're here for you.
Once it's turned pink on one side, then we can flip it to the other side.
Oh, they look good already, don't they?
Yeah. We needed to turn the heat low.
Yeah.
Not too high. Yeah.
Okay. And this is to make the sort of... It's kind of like a sauce.
Yes.
What is it like? Chop. Hey!
Oh, very good
coming.
Chinese.
Yeah. That's it. That's my limit.
Careful. After we put the salted egg yolk in here, you have to stir it all the time.
Right, you can't leave it.
It burns very quickly.
It burns very.
Oh, does it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Butter.
Yeah, okay, then we can put the butter in there.
That does look good, doesn't it? When the butter goes in, it kind of creates the chop.
Yeah.
The sauce.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like straight away you can sort of see it as it sort of liquefies the egg.
We toss it so it makes sure that the chop.
Yep.
Yeah, cover up all the prawns. Then the dish is ready.
God,
That's it.
good,
That's it.
isn't it?
Smells amazing and so quick.
Uncle G's done all the hard work, and all that's left to do is finish with gold leaf and sit down to eat.
This looks amazing. I thank you for cooking it for us. I can't wait to taste it.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers,
Good
cheers,
help.
cheers.
Yeah.
Smell it first,
Yeah.
because it's quite a unique aroma, that.
Mmm. Oh, wow.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's delicious.
So you can do it at home.
I will do this at home.
Yes.
Maybe not with the gold leaf. Well, look, that is absolutely delicious. Before we go, have you got any embarrassing stories about Jeremy when he was a kid?
He's a very good kid.
I was a good kid, you know.
I'm sure.
I was a good boy.
Well, tell me later.
I think we'll leave it there. Thanks, Chris. Remember, I still have a feast to cook for you. With picking veg, unsuccessful fishing, and experiencing home and traditional cooking, Chris has had a full-on taste of Hong Kong food. Now, only 2 final treats remain.
I've organised something quite different for you to do. It's, again, sort of the relaxing side of Chinese culture. Go and enjoy yourself. On your way, if you don't mind, pick up some flowers for dinner.
I can do that. I can't do much, but I can do that. I'll get the flowers. You cook up a storm, and I'll see you in a bit. Enjoy.
Take care. Now that Chris is gone, let's get to the centerpiece, and that is the crispy pork. You know, it's just incredible.
This is my Northern Chinese crispy pork burger.
I'm gonna start with some plain flour, some fast-action dried yeast, baking powder, and some sugar to feed that yeast. Got some warm water here and some oil. Just gonna pour the oil into the water. I'll pour half of this in first and get mixing. That just allows the flour to sort of absorb that water. Then I'm gonna gradually pour the rest of the water in. So you wanna get it to a point where all the flour has been sort of taken up or off the edge of the mixing bowl, and it should have this lovely tacky feel to it. It's always good to knead it at least a little by hand because you want to make sure that it stretches nicely. Just cover that. Let it sit for about an hour just to allow that yeast to start working on it, giving it a little bit of a rise.
While the bread is rising, I've set Chris up with an old friend of mine, Gran, a master painter, for a very special experience.
Gran.
Hi.
Hello, Chris.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So you are...
Long time no see.
That's a strong handshake.
Yeah.
You could be a greengrocer. So you are a very popular, very famous artist.
Popular.
Popular in Hong Kong. And you're well known for drawing freehand a perfect circle. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, right.
And you do this, you do one every day, is that right?
Every day, 1 day, 1 circle.
1 day, 1 circle.
Yeah.
And this is part of like a process for you?
No, for meditation.
For meditation?
Yeah, mindfulness.
And how long have you been doing this?
About 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, stay at Hong Kong, Hollywood World, about 20 years.
Wow, so that's like 7,000 circles you've drawn.
Every day. Circle means long life and harmony.
Long life and harmony.
Yeah, and also happiness.
Have you ever heard of a compass?
No, no need.
No need. Yeah. Don't think. What happens if you think?
So peaceful.
It goes wrong.
So peaceful. Forget everything.
名氣富貴盡有，恭喜你，恭喜你，恭喜恭喜恭喜！財神話錢點使都夠恭喜。
That's incredible. Even watching you do it,
Yeah.
is relaxing and, you know, cathartic.
Yeah,
That is incredible.
but peaceful.
Peaceful, yeah.
Yeah, low start, low end, and then the long line.
While Chris and Gran talk all things peaceful, I must butt in and roll my buns.
You then want to roll it up, kind of like a cinnamon swirl. You've got this little roll, just tuck the base underneath, like so, and squish it down. And we do that to create these rough layers of pastry, so when Chris bites into it, it's going to get a crisp layer on the outside, and the inside it's going to be all fluffy and flaky. Once they're rolled out, leave them to rest again. Another 20 to 30 minutes is all you need.
Once the buns are shaped, I'll let them rest for 15 to 20 minutes before frying them in a dry pan for 3 to 4 minutes on each side until they're nicely browned and crispy.
Now the colour on these are fantastic. You've got that lovely light touch to them too. I mean, what a treat for Chris and the crew. And the way that this was cooked, you should be able to just crack right through that crackling. And look at the crispiness on that skin. Got a few little bits of condiments. And then all you got to do is fill them up. And I've got this lovely sweet sauce. It's kind of like a hoisin sauce. Just drizzle that over the top. A little bit of mustard. And this is Chinese mustard, which has a slight sort of sweet, sour taste to it. Some spring onion. This is like the porky version of a crispy duck and pancakes. Peanuts over the top. And look at that. I'm excited. I hope Chris will be too.
The feast is coming along nicely, but I wonder, is Chris any good at painting?
I'll let you try, okay?
What could possibly go wrong? See, you find this relaxing. I'm actually quite nervous now.
Yeah, heavy.
Heavy.
Yeah, heavy. More.
More.
More pop. Yeah. And then slowly, slowly, slowly. Wow. Interesting. Wonderful. 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 Slowly, 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 slowly.
All the way?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Look at that. Do you know what? There is something really quite special about doing it,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
It does clear your mind. But
We are so busy, so noisy.
yes.
And the circle for you is for relax,
Yeah.
for mindfulness, and enjoy your happiness.
Yeah. Brilliant. I love that.
Yeah. See? Not bad.
That's so cool. Thank you so much for allowing me to do that.
Whoa. Oh,
There you go.
thank you.
Do you think anyone would buy this one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Thank you ever so much.
Okay.
What a pleasure that was.
Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome to Hong Kong.
Oh, thank you. I've had a wonderful time. I feel like you've been shortchanged a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure Chris is ready for a career change just yet, but I'm pleased he's enjoying himself.
Now that the main event of the feast is done, the rest is really quick and easy, you know, just some side dishes to go with the pork and the buns. I'm gonna make what we call mei jam seal choi, which is basically like a leftover stir fry. Dried ingredients are really important. So I've got some lovely Chinese sausage from Red Seasons, and then I've got some dried shrimp here as well. I'm just gonna soak the shrimp in hot water. My Chinese chives over here, these are flowering chives, have a really lovely crunch to them. I'm just gonna cut these into lengths, ready to stir fry. Next up, I've got this wok clock of ingredients, and I'm gonna set my stir fry up so I know what's going into my wok. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Garlic first. Just sliced is absolutely fine. 12 o'clock, my garlic is in place. Next, some red chili. Again, quite roughly chopped. Now add a bit of color to it to get that smoke going in the wok. The Chinese sausage has a slight sweetness to it and a really good bit of fat. So I don't need too much oil for the stir fry because the fat from this sausage will go into the wok. Got a little space here for my squid. With this stir fry, we quite like a lot of veg, but little bits of protein mixed in as well. I'll cut that in a second because I've got this pickled pak choi. And that's gonna add a bit of crunch, but also it's a sweet sour flavour to this stir fry. And then turn that and score very lightly in a zigzag across the squid. Got some chili bean sauce, a little bit of rice vinegar, not for sourness, just to balance out all the flavours here. That sugar will work with that rice vinegar really well. Light soy sauce for saltiness, tiny bit of hoisin sauce for that sticky, sweet flavour. Some oyster sauce, and that will work really well with the squid. And then some sesame oil to finish. High heat, oil round. I'm gonna start at 12 o'clock with my garlic. But I know that this wok is really hot, so I'm gonna go for garlic and chili together. Quick, sort of 10 to 15 second stir fry is fine because I've got a fair amount of ingredients in here that will cool the wok down. My sausage goes in, and that will add lard to this stir fry. Push that all to the back, allow space for the next ingredients, my squid. I'm getting my squid in now because I want it to sear really nicely so it doesn't stick to the wok. All those extra ingredients can go over the top so they don't burn. Greens, over the top. Quick flick round, and then back down on the heat. You never want to lose your sizzle, because if you do, you're not stir frying, you're stir boiling. Pickled pak choi, that's gonna add a punch of flavour. One more flick of the wok. Deep savoury from these dried shrimp that I bought just off the coast of our fishing trip in Sai Kung. Before I pour my sauce in, I want to make sure the wok is really, really hot. The hotter it is, the more caramelised the sauce will be. Pour the sauce in around the outside of the veg. Let that sizzle away and then give it another flick. Once again, high heat and some vegetable stock. Bring that to a boil. And at this point, don't flick the wok around too much. You want it to come to a boil. As soon as it's vigorously boiling, serve it up. It's that quick.
With my stir fry done, it's time to prep for the feast. I've also made an additional side of roasted aubergine with a spicy sauce to go with the crispy pork buns and my leftover stir fry. Chris.
Oh, well, wow, look at this.
Yeah, I told you you're cooking a feast.
That does look like a feast. I bought some flowers for you from the market.
That is romantic.
Isn't it just? For a very romantic setting. Look at this.
And now that Chris is back, I think it's time for the crew to join us and tuck into the feast.
Well, this has like a Chinese sweet sauce, they call it. It's kind of like a hoisin.
Yeah. Oh. That crackling. That is the best crackling. This is the best way to finish a fabulous 3 days in Hong Kong. Do you know what? I've had such a lovely time with Jeremy. He's really generous host. He's looked after me incredibly well. Look, I knew I loved the food of this area. That has been absolutely confirmed. And if I'm completely honest, I knew I wasn't the greatest artist in the world, but that was nice to have that reiterated as well. But what a treat that was. From the moment I landed to the moment I'm gonna leave, I've loved every single second.